And since we just finished a dungeon, I am pretty darn sure the postman's going to have something for us, because he usually does whenever we do something plot relevant. There he is. Hey there, buddy! It's been a long time since I've seen you. 2 letters. Well, I can only imagine what they are, and I just noticed the bunny on his flag. Well, one of them's probably from Telma. I don't know who the other one's from. Wife of Vieto. Already played your sledding game. Agatha's dream. Surrounded by butterflies and lifted into the sky. As creepy as you are, Agatha, that really is a... It's an interesting dream. I wouldn't mind being able to fly. But I digress. Time to figure out where we're supposed to go. I apologize if I'm not talking as much as I usually do. But I found, at least in this session, if I'm talking for 30 seconds or longer without stopping, I can't stop coughing after that. Is Malamort's still open? I want to restock on stuff, because I got rubies to kill. But yeah, the coughing has gotten really, really bad. I hope I'm not doing myself a disservice by continuing on with the recording session. Please forgive me, oh throat of mine. So let's see if Telma has any advice on where we should go next. There are only 2 people left we have to help. Or at least I assume we're going to have to help them. We'll find out. Hey there, Telma. How's that Ilya doing, honey? I'm sure that Sean will find a way to get her memory back. Yeah, you already said this to me before. Anyway, honey, got your own things to worry about. Rusl. Southern Wood of Hyrule. Okay, take a peek at the map. I already know where he is, though. He's my good friend. He's my mentor. I know where he is. Sacred Grove. How do you know about that place? I thought I was the only one that found it. Well, I guess that's where we're supposed to be going next, so, no mysteries about that now. How you doing, Louise, by the way? I don't talk to you. I feel a new connection with that cat since she recognized us when we were a wolf. Oh well. Warping time. See if we can find Rusl. He's... North Faron Woods? You said southern. Who cares? Telma doesn't know where the world she's going. So back to Faron Woods we go. We haven't been here since we got the Master Sword. But I make that seem like that was a long time ago. Maybe it was. I don't even know. Actually, how are you doing there, little bird? What was your name again? Trill! How you doing, Trill? Can I talk to you? Can't talk to you. Oh well. There's Rusl. It has been a while since we took a walk in the forest, huh? Yes, and how our world has changed. Can we stop admiring the scenery and just get down to business? Please? That's all? Say, do you know about the far side of this deep gorge? Some say there is an ancient temple deep in the woods that guards a sacred power. A sacred power that you've already taken. The ancestors of the Hylians created the temple. Signs of their civilization, ancient but very sophisticated, are everywhere. If someone could obtain the power of those people, well, I am sure it would go a long way towards saving Hyrule. I already have it, Giant. Would you take on this task? Would you cross the gorge and find the ancient power sleeping in the temple? I found it already! I knew you would. To cross the gorge, just use my partner here. And the reason why we need to use his partner is because he won't allow us to transform into a wolf while he's here. It's a golden cuckoo. Do you doubt my partner's skills? He flies like a dream, believe me. Well, do you definitely make it across the gorge? Wait and see, my doubting friend. Okay, we'll try flying with the golden cuckoo. And it actually works. This guy actually knows how to fly. He stays in the air for much longer than a normal cuckoo would. And since we are now over here as a human, I believe we have to... Do we have to use the Gale Boomerang? I think we do have to actually use the Gale Boomerang. Because these things were glowing on their own before, but now that we're a human, we get to use the Gale Boomerang. Whereas we couldn't as a wolf. And the other one mysteriously disappeared for some reason. Yeah, you see the column where the old one used to be? It's not there anymore. What gives? But yeah, you don't even have to lock onto these. I don't know why I have the whole time. You can just throw it past it. And also the tight ropes have disappeared. I guess they really, really want you to use this stupid cuckow. I don't understand why. Let's bring it into the Sacred Grove with us, but first I want to make sure I have my arrows equipped. Because we know what to expect at this point. Come on. And back into the Sacred Grove we go. But it looks like we're going to need some help to get through here again, because the wall is still closed. And the Skull Kid's going to be causing trouble for us again. I believe you could also transform into a wolf here if you really want to, but it makes it more difficult to hit the Skull Kid. So it's a bit of a pick your poison, I suppose. You absolutely have to hit him as a human, though, because he positions himself in such a way that you need to use a projectile to hit him. Now let's see, what paths does he have open to us? I think most of the time he'll have a lot of them open for you. The difference between last time and this time is that he'll have his lantern swinging in the distance to show you what direction you need to go. So wherever you see... I do hear him in here. You can even hear him blowing his trumpet. I guess it sounds more like a trumpet than horns. Where is he, though? I'm listening for him, and I don't see him. He's definitely around here somewhere. I don't think he's back here, though. I could have sworn this is where we found him the first time. Oh, no, there he is. Why did I think this is where we found him the first time? But yeah, the difference is, if you're tracking him down, look for whichever room has the light swinging back and forth in it. Because that's where he went. And I suppose it's him waiting for us to catch up. Now, before we go too much further, I do want to backtrack in this room and head upstairs behind the waterfall here. Not because the Skull Kid is here, but because we'll find something else back here. Something that we definitely want. And you guys are going to be a bother if I don't take care of you, aren't you? It's a Poe. I don't know what the Poe is doing here or why you would come back to look here. But he's here. Or she's here. Already got into an argument about whether or not these things are males or females. I really don't care. Just rip its soul out. Hey buddies, how you doing? Bye buddies, how you doing? Can't transform while we're swimming. I always forget that. Because it seems so stupid. Now let's see, where did the Skull Kid go from here? Is this light swinging back and forth in here? Yes, it is. Don't hear him in here either, so that means we have another room to go into. Does not look like that's the way. Guess it would be... Is that the way we came from? That's definitely the way we came from. So I guess there's only one other way for us to go, and that is the way we came from. I'm lost! We could go up. We could go this way. Ah, here he is. And I believe he's one room over from here, if I remember correctly. And these guys aren't going to stop chasing me. Now you can probably see him off in the distance there, so you want to take care of those guys before you shoot them. And in the next room, I believe, is a treasure chest that, again, I probably don't need, but I'll pick it up anyway because it's there. So let's get the lantern out. You can see we have enough items in our inventory to make accessing all of them difficult if you're just navigating it one by one. So what I've been doing is quick selecting, which I'm sure was a lot easier to do in a Wii version since you had motion controls and everything. But in this game, I think what I've been doing is just pressing L and then the direction. And there's only one of you here? Oh, there's two of you. Three of you! Hi, guys. Where are we supposed to go from here? I'm lost. They don't give you a map for this area or anything. Just shows you the general area of where you are. Actually, we do sort of have a map. You can kind of see the darker ink on the map. I never noticed that before either. So maybe there was once a map of this area, but we just don't have access to it. Interesting to think about. Oh well, this is one of those rooms that we didn't have access to before. So if we head back through this area, we have a couple of torches to light. And this is no more than money. I think it's 50 rupees. And I forget if I can actually use the money or not, since I did stock up on arrows and bombs before I came here. Or it's just more bombs that I absolutely don't need. Okay, whatever you want. That's fine. Well, this is an interesting room that I wish I could go through, but I can't because it's bricked up. Where is that stupid skull kit? Hooray, I'm lost. I thought it would be easier to get through here since you can tell what room the skull kid wants you to be in, because it's all lit up. But once you lose track of him, it's pretty difficult to go through because you can't find where it is you're supposed to go. Especially when he has all of the rooms open like this. Or almost all the rooms open. I don't think I've been in here, or is this the way I came out? I'm going to become a Stalfos. There you are, guy. I almost found you, maybe. Almost found you, maybe. Okay, this is why. He's just forcing me to go between rooms randomly. He's not going to one room and then waiting there for me. He's just dragging me all over the forest. Son of a gun. Has he finally decided to stay here? I think he has. Yeah, he has. I knew to find him here, it's just that he decided not to spawn in here until I went into a different room. Pain in the ass. Well, now he finally opens up the way in. Except we're not going to be going in the same way we did the first time. So, let's see. You can even see him running off now. And then he just magically disappears. Yep. Unfortunate. I'd love to see him running in. But this isn't the same way we came in the first time. Even though it looks very similar to the arena where we fought him as a wolf. It's a different room. And now that we're actually a human, we could probably get out of here if we wanted to. And you can probably imagine how this battle's going to be easier than the one we fought as a wolf. Because if you're quick enough with the bow and arrow, you can get him at pretty much any time. It's just that the puppets will get in the way. But if you're any kind of archer, if you're any good at all with the bow and arrow, you should be able to get him before the puppets touch you. It's just that they will continue to get in the way if you don't deal with them. And that's really the only annoying thing about this fight, is that the puppets, their hitboxes are so much bigger than you'd expect them to be, but the Skull Kid's is a lot smaller. Oh well, let's see if we have better luck with this one. Stupid puppets! And he's probably going to disappear. Nope. He just decided to stay there like a moron. Well, maybe he'll do what he did last time and let us into that secret area again. Hehehe, that was fun. Tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place. Sure enough. But this isn't the same way he let us in before, is it?